I gave my father a heart attack.
It was a practical joke!
Come on, you push a guy's face in a cake, he's got to clean his face. You hit a guy with a water balloon, he's got to dry off. You guy's in the hospital, you get his testicles shaved, he scratches and bleeds for a week. It's funny. You're not supposed to have a heart attack. It kills the joke.
Where?
Oh my God, we just got the nurse to shave his sack. It's a classic. It's no reason to get mad and have a heart attack. Oh God, what did we do?
We?
My dad is all I've ever had. When I was 3 and 4, my mom used to take me to bars with her. I understand why. Babysitter costs like a beer and a half an hour.
Honey, run up to the bar and get Mommy some more mommy juice.
Jeez, Juanita. This is no place for a kid. Sam, give me one to go. Keep this down low. I'm driving. Happy Mother's Day, Juanita.
Blah, blah, blah.
In a heinous world where bad things happen, you need to be protected by someone bad and heinous. I call him Daddy.
Dad's finally ready to talk to you.
Really? Thank God! No, wait. Okay, now. Dad, hey, look, I know I almost killed you, and I've been thinking about it all week. I'm worthless. You think you're disappointed in me? I can't believe me. And I know what you're gonna say.
I wish you were still in my loins. I wish you'd never grown in your mother's womb. You should have been fetal research. You're dead to me. Dead.
Clear?
I hear a voice. Could that be my deceased brother? I feel a presence.
Open the door right now.
Titus, if you're still with us, give me a sign.
Would pushing your nose bone into your brain be considered a sign?
Ooh, you're fading. I'm losing you. I'm going to miss you. Say hi to Hendrix.
Cain slew Abel. Oh, happy, happy Cain.
We have a back door, idiot. Think.
We still have a back door, idiot. Think. Where's Dad? Dad!
Give me your keys.
What?
Get the hell out of my house.
Dad, come on, I cleaned the gutters, I detailed your car, I'm making payments on your bar tab. I even hired you a private nurse.
Which you wouldn't have needed if you hadn't tried to kill him.
Good one, favorite son.
Thank you, favorite father.
Well, is he aware that you were party to the shaving of the favorite testicles?
Why can't he just be more like me, huh?
Come on, Dad, it was just a joke.
Ha ha! Jesus was laughing when I went into the light.
He was laughing because you were trying to get into heaven. I don't like fighting with my dad because I love him and he always wins.
Your son's been suspended for 3 days. He was punching a kid repeatedly in the stomach.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Punching a kid in the stomach? What did I always tell you? Go for the eyes! Let's get an ice cream. We've got 3 days to work on the eagle claw. Sure.
Thanks, Daddy. I love you.
I love you too, slugger. Get out.
Make me!
Oh, I'll make you.
Oh, yeah. The student has now become the master. Come on. Ow!
What are you doing to my heart patient?
He started it.
And I'm finishing it. If I let go of you,
If.
you will leave my heart patient alone.
Deal?
And you are not to speak to him anymore.
I could have taken him.
Are you talking? Because I'm fine with you dying. The murderer has paid me through the end of the week.
Whoa. Attempted murder, and I would have pled it down to manslaughter. You don't even know the law, lady.
It's against the law to kill your father.
Me? Him! Cigarettes for 30 years. I had a goldfish that died of secondhand smoke.
30 years. Isn't that how long you've been around?
Ooh, good one. The damage I have caused to my father's health can no longer be described in words. Instead, I choose interpretive dance. I am cancer. I am secondhand smoke. I am a damaged lung. I am a fatty deposit in a pulmonary artery. I am Christopher, the sun from which all disease sprang.
Say if you want, but he's not talking to you.
Fine!
Quiet!
Fine. Fine. I'm dead to you. Who cares? I've been dead inside my whole life because of you. I've been having dreams that I was dead to you so I could go into the world free of all the emotional baggage that you brought into my life, old man. Oh, come on. I'll get it.
Oh my God, you're in the house. Oh, you got back in his good graces. Yay, see? Everyone's here. Everyone's happy. No one's talking but me. What's wrong?
It seems I was conceived.
Amen.
Shut up.
Get out.
Okay. Just calm down. I can help. I brought some food. Mr. Titus, I have your meals on wheels. The meal that heals.
What'd you bring me, fruit?
No, too much sugar in fruit.
No, I'm calling you a fruit.
Screwed up people settle fights with violence. That can escalate to a war that kills millions. Normal people settle fights with cookies, pies, and cakes. Normal people are fat.
Guys! Dave, Christopher, come on. Let's talk about it. I've got cookies. He's got cookies. Oh, go for the eyes!
Fried chicken. Now, before I give this to you, I want you to forgive Christopher. Bon appetit. You know, I didn't want to have to do this. Mr. Titus, my son came home just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Could you sit for a while?
Get the hell away from me.
Dad, you can't eat that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no, you don't. Spit it out. Spit! You're eating this.
Oh, come on. I've got to have something with some flavor.
Alrighty, I'll smear garlic butter on the roof of your coffin. I put marshmallows in the jello.
Jello? All right.
Eat a prune.
I hate prunes.
Eat it. It'll loosen your stool.
Hey, Dad, I can end this hell for you because I hired that. All you gotta say is, I love you, son, and I forgive you, and I'll make sure you're swimming in beer-battered, fried beard with a cheese chaser back, huh? Come on, Dad. Mom's tried to kill you way more times than I have. All right. You know, you taught me everything I needed to know to be a man. But how come around you always feel like a little kid? I am sorry for all the crap and pain I have caused you. I just want to be your son again.
That was quite a speech. Damn. And me with my Academy Award and my other uniform.
You're still dead.
How come none of his friends ever told him he had such an odd-shaped head?
Lifesaver, little bear.
Dad says I'm dead to him.
So it's gotten worse.
Uh-huh.
Didn't I tell you it was gonna get worse?
I guess so.
And who can fix it?
You can?
And are you finally ready for me to fix it?
Yes, please.
All right, sweetie, all right.
Thank you, honey. What did you do to your hair? It looks great. Since we've been together, Erin is like the secret weapon that I use against Dad. Let me put it to you like this. She's like the secret weapon that I use against Dad.
Nurse Kathy!
Erin, no visitors. Hag, blonde.
Natural.
Now don't start with me. I am not changing my mind about this. Your hair looks great. He tried to kill me!
Whatever you have to do to forgive him, do it now.
All right. Pain in my...
yes, I know.
Christopher, come here.
Yes, Father?
You're forgiven.
I'm alive! Hey, all right, welcome back.
Oh, oh, oh!
Quit being a wussy.
Wussy, you've been hanging around Dad too long.
No, you've been around him too long. You agitate him.
I let him punch me in the face. I'm his safe place.
You pissed him off all your life. You ruined his TR-3 when you were 17. You burned down his boat when you were 12. You blew up the garage when you were 9.
I was 11. And how do you know all this?
Your father's very chatty after sex.
After sex. You having sex with my father, and he's chatty. After sex.
Sometimes during.
Here's some rubbing alcohol.
Oh, pour it in my eyes!
What?
The nurse and Dad are having sex.
Mr. Titus wants some salt, but I think I can sneak some Mrs. Dash by him.
Papa Titus and the nurse are having sex.
Tommy! Tommy!
Now that is Jell-O with a capital O.
Mr. Titus and the nurse are having sex.
Wow, how would explain the sounds of Dad and the nurse having sex?
You're supposed to nurse him back to health.
And I'd say I've done a hell of a job.
Oh, nurses aren't supposed to make people sick.
You're just jealous because I've got it all and you live with that.
That?
This?
Oh, I got this. This is not that. You're that. You wish that you were that. I mean, this.
Okay, let's just stop it. We've all just got some shocking news, and we're all a little raw, and more than a little horrified.
Banana.
nurse. You're supposed to be sterile and clean, and having sex with my dad... dirty.
It's not just sex. I love him.
Say it again. Say it again.
I love him. People laugh at what they don't understand.
No, we get it, and it's hilarious. Because every woman that falls in love with my dad ends up trying to kill him.
What's funny about that?
Laughter, absolute terror, fine line. A black widow loves her mate, then kills him. A praying mantis loves her mate, then eats him. Women love my dad, but he's too big to eat. Dad had a little tax problem. He dated an IRS agent.
So? You still look fat in those pants.
Parking tickets got out of hand. He met Officer Lindley.
Of course I slept with the stewardess. How do you think I got us bumped to first class?
But sometimes, Dad was just Dad.
You would have hit me if you didn't have that lazy eye.
Dad, a nurse? This woman could kill you and make it look like an act of God. Come on. And the coroner's gonna cut you open. All they're gonna find is a diseased heart, damaged lungs, and a rotting liver, and they're gonna think that killed you.
Mr. Titus, what Christopher is trying to say is we all know about your little tete-a-tete with Nurse Kathy.
Why is he always talking in some kind of gay code?
I am not gay, and they don't have a code.
How would you know that if you're not gay?
I am not gay! Gonna help the girls in the kitchen.
Dad, look, I know you're having a blast, and I understand the whole freaky nurse uniform thing. But there's a woman in the kitchen that's saying that she's in love with you.
Well, I'm in the living room saying I'm in love with her, too.
No, Dad, no. You're not thinking straight, okay? It's a classic heart attack rebound. Yeah, it's the angina talking.
It talks?
Angina.
Now, you listen to me, wussy boy. I have managed to date hundreds of women and marry 5 of them without any help from you.
Yeah, and none of those women are here right now, and 5 of them own half your stuff.
Which is 5 halves, which is 2.5 holes of stuff that you could have. Which, if you had that stuff right now, well, you'd have 3 times as much stuff.
Dad, look, I care about you, okay? Look, some people are good at drinking and sleeping around, and hey, you're one of those people. And some people are good at lasting healthy relationships, and you've never even met one of those people. Dad, I suck at ice skating, so I skateboard. You suck at love, so you need to have sex with strangers. Lots of them.
And skate on.
Dad, you love living your hollow, empty life, you know? You don't want to drag some woman you care about into that.
No, I don't.
See, you don't. You gotta ask yourself, can I change?
I don't know.
I don't know exactly. So, you can't do this to another woman, Dad.
You're right. Cat!
If I can beat death, I could take on a little nurse.
What is it, Tweety Pie?
Look, Cat, Christopher is right about me. This is the hardest part of any relationship.
Never easy.
I mean, we've known each other for what, 9 days?
9 days.
It isn't right. You shouldn't be here. Like this.
Like this, not right.
So, will you marry me?
Yes! No! I'll marry you, Dad!
Good job.
Did you hear what I just said?
It's important I get it right this time. After you screw things up with Aaron, you'll understand.
I am not gonna screw things up with Aaron because I don't marry every woman I have sex with.
Excuse me?
I didn't mean it like that.
You see? You're screwing it up right now.
So you have no intention of marrying me?
No, I'll marry you.
Oh, nice. You sound so excited about it.
Honey, can I stop this man from making his sixth mistake before you and I talk about our first? Marriage! I love you. Dad!
They say the sixth time's the charm, kitty cat.
Ah! No, you're fired. I am not paying you $150 a day to sleep with my father.
That's not a bad price, you know, by the hour.
Don't talk about your future mother like that.
She is not our future mother.
Yeah. Listen! You interfering, ungrateful little loser. First you try to kill the man. Now you tell him not to grasp the one chance of happiness he has left. Me! Can't you see how happy he is? Can't you see we're perfect for each other? Now get out of here before you agitate him!
Me? You're the one having sex with him. You're agitating him.
That's what you know. I'm always on top.
The first Noel.
That's right, baby. Right now.
Look at me. I'm a cowboy.
I gave my father a heart attack. And the memory of what I did is burned in my brain. Like the bomb going off over Hiroshima, or the Hindenburg explosion, and... oh, the humanity. I can still see it!
I'm the funny one.
No, I'm the funny
No,
one.
I'm the funny one.
I'm the funny one. Okay, fine.